Story time. The story of Adam and Eve in paradise. There's Adam and Eve. God called the first man Adam and had an extremely clear and bright mind. He loved God and he tried in every way to please him. God told Adam to rule all other creatures. Since God wanted Adam to be happy, he planted a beautiful garden called the Garden of Eden, or paradise, for him to live in. There are all kinds of trees, plants, and fruits in this garden. Beasts and birds came to Adam. He gave them names. In the middle of the garden, God also planted the tree of knowledge of good and evil. God said to Adam, "You may eat the fruit of every other tree in the garden, but you must not eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Eat of it, you shall die." God put Adam to sleep, and taking one rib formed out of it a woman. When Adam awoke, God gave him a woman for his companion. Her name was Eve, which means mother of all the living. Adam and Eve were very happy in paradise because they loved God and were in God's grace. The tree of life kept them from sickness and death. They were to live forever. Adam had all that he wanted. He knew that he would always be happy as long as he served God. He was to pass his happiness on to all who came after him. But he had to be tested to prove that he was worthy of his great blessing. Satan was jealous. He tempted Eve to disobey God one day when she was near the tree of knowledge of good and evil. He came to her in the form of a serpent and said to her, "You shall not die if you eat the fruit of this tree. You will be like God, knowing good and evil." Eve was led into sin because she listened to the devil. She ate the fruit and gave some to Adam, who also ate. At once they were filled with shame and fear. God called Adam and Eve and asked them why they had eaten the forbidden fruit. They tried to excuse themselves. After God told Adam that he would have to work hard all days of his life and that he and his wife would have to die, he expelled them from the Garden of Paradise. Then he said to the serpent, "I will put hatred between you and the woman. She shall crush your head." God promised that the rule of Satan over mankind would be broken by the child whom a woman would bring into the world. This child was to be the Redeemer of the human race, and the Blessed Virgin Mary would be his mother.